I hit it. I can see clearly that it's recording now.
Uh-huh.
All right. I'm going to click away from it. It's going to still be recording. All right. Everyone got that?
I don't believe you.
What?
Okay, we'll go through another podcast without me recording. That'll work out perfectly. All right.
Two of these videos have no audio.
That might be a mistake on my end. I might have turned down the audio by accident.
How dare you?
I mean, are you still looking through Overwatch videos?
Yeah.
While we're doing a podcast?
Yeah. It's called multitasking.
Stop it.
And I do it so I can stay awake.
Okay. All right. Well, I need to intro the podcast. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my podcast. I'm joined today here with the fantastic me, and also Sweetie Boom.
Yeah.
And we got Ghost.
What's up? I'm tired.
I ain't afraid of no Ghost.
I'm just gonna leave.
No, we need you. And special guest today, Flawless.
Yo, glad to be here.
Yeah, we got through everybody. Yeah.
Look, I didn't expect we were doing the new Ghostbusters movie podcast.
Wait, hold up. What? Yes, that's what we're here for.
Did not sign up for this?
Talking about the new Ghostbusters with the female cast. How do you guys feel about the new female cast?
I don't give a damn.
All right. No, let's go to the real topic, the real juicy stuff. Kingdom Hearts. And I forgot to prepare which game we're talking about first.
Oh, for all the... Welcome to Unprepared Podcast. If anyone actually is listening.
Hey, it's called Disappointing Podcast for a reason.
Yeah, in that it doesn't happen.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Hey,
in an alternate universe it happened, so
we'll just go in chronological order, like quote unquote last time.
Oh, like last time?
Yes. So that means we'll be talking about Kingdom Hearts 1 first.
The one with the island that dies and destroys?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the right one.
Yeah. You know, the one where...
The one where the plot was actually, easy to follow?
The one where the story was the good guy beats bad guy, that's it.
Is that still really true? Because I'm pretty sure it was still pretty hard to follow.
Well,
no, the first one was pretty easy to digest.
The first one was easy, You got the premise, kid needs to save his friends, joined by Donald and Goofy, goes to different worlds, defeats the bad guy, end credits, sets up for new game. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Then you jump into Kingdom Hearts 2, apparently realizing that Chain of Memories was a far more important game than you initially realized.
You jumped too far. We're still in Kingdom Hearts 1 here.
All right.
Oh,
Kingdom Hearts 1, fantastic game, but it did not age well.
Look, we have to make this podcast an hour long, so...
Son of a biscuit here.
Yeah.
Just spend an hour with you people, jeez.
Yes.
As you can tell, we're great friends.
Yeah. Actually, legit, I only insult my friends, so there you go.
I don't know any of these people. They're holding me against my will. Please help.
He talked!
Anyways.
Now that we've talked about the bad things, what about the good things of Kingdom Hearts 1?
We did not talk about the bad things at all.
Shoot.
We were complimenting the fact that the story was straightforward.
Sorry, I have a negative mind right now for some reason.
Apparently.
So now that we've talked about a good thing about Kingdom Hearts 1, let's talk about the bad thing. A.k.a. the fighting mechanics was really...
The fighting mechanics.
The fighting and the movement.
Yeah.
It was clunky, but this is the first.
They were okay for its time, I guess, but oof.
It was on PS2. They don't have updates to games like they do now.
Where's my day one patch?
You don't get that. You want that patch? Well, the panties are gone.
No, not the panties.
Wait, what?
Oh no, we should not talk about that. Maybe.
Whoa. Okay, this turned into a very different podcast very quickly.
Well, we'll talk about it when Kingdom Hearts 2 comes around.
Wait, what?
Anyway, so Kingdom Hearts 1. Since our last endeavor, I actually did a lot of thinking about the game and why it was actually confusing and hard to navigate. It's a lot less linear than Kingdom Hearts 2 was. That's why Kingdom Hearts 2 I think was a lot easier. And Kingdom Hearts 1 was really confusing because there's a lot of corridors and a lot of different rooms to go through in each room. You go into one room, there's like 4 different doors you can go through that leads to like freaking other rooms that have other freaking doors that lead to other rooms.
Was there like a lot of useless rooms?
Useless? Go to talk about Wonderland. That is the most useless level in Kingdom Hearts 1 ever.
Platforming. Let's talk about the platforming in Kingdom Hearts 1.
They put
So, if you guys don't know, have you played Crash Bandicoot?
Yes.
That's the platforming.
But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oof.
Wait until you get that double jump.
Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Platforming has always been my least favorite part of any video game. And platforming only stops being a complete menace, I think, after you get to Neverland and you can glide.
Yep.
And that saves your butt like half of the time.
Oh, yeah.
I say you don't like
that.
Until you get to that point, you've got things like Alice in Wonderland and Deep Jungle and just platforming nightmares.
Hey, you guys remember playing Deep Jungle and you go on top of the trees and you accidentally fall and bam, you're back. You're back to where you have to jump on those hippos and you just keep falling on those things.
And the hippo, you fall off the hippos every time and you have to swim back and oh my goodness.
That was so annoying.
Please stop.
I don't remember
the control,
much
the perspective, and the way it controls were all just working against each other, which made it impossible to do anything platforming-wise.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I don't remember too much about Kingdom Hearts 1 because I was a bitty child and never beat Kingdom Hearts 1.
Really?
You fucking noob.
Yeah.
To be fair, I
beat 2 before I beat 1.
To be fair,
Really?
I haven't beaten Kingdom Hearts 1 either. I just got to the final boss. I beat him like 3 times, and he got to his final form. I had no magic left. I had a sliver of health. No Donald and Goofy to be found. He turned into a giant boat, and I just table flip, rage quit. I'm done. I just walked away. I'm never gonna beat this freaking game. I'm done.
well, that form's actually not as menacing as you think. I mean, I did the same thing. I'm like, well, this is gonna end badly for me.
I tried, but once I died, I was like, I'm never gonna get that close again. I'm done.
What is the most difficult boss in Kingdom Hearts 1 that you guys had the most trouble with, besides the last boss?
Kurt Digga from Agrabah. I hate that thing with a passion.
Okay.
Oh, actually mine, I sort of remember the Cave of Wonders as well. That was irritating.
Cave of Wonders?
Oh, Cave.
Yeah, fighting Cave of Wonders.
Fighting
the tiger head.
Oh yeah, didn't he always used to just his little lock-on little projectiles?
And you had to, it was like a mini platforming meets. It was very frustrating. I just remember at some point my dad comes in and takes the controller away from me. It's like I am hearing some very unsavory words right now. You have to walk away.
That sounds like my experience.
I think the most difficult boss, it's not because he was hard. It's because the premise of him confused me. Was the secret boss in Neverland the little phantom guy? Because the way that boss, the way the boss works is you had to use the stop time on the
you had to stop the
clock tower. Otherwise, if it reaches midnight, one of your teammates just permanently dies. So you had to keep track of that, keep track of him, and like and he had this little weird form where he would turn blue, yellow, and whatever. You had to use a certain kind of magic, so then you would have to focus on that too, and it was just so
Yeah.
fucking.
Good
See,
point.
this is why I didn't do any of the secret bosses.
It was all micro. Hey, it is satisfying to just defeat a hard
Yeah.
boss.
Sephiroth.
Oh. Actually, I found Sephiroth easy. He was a little bit too easy for me.
I don't know. I don't know if I actually
Kingdom Hearts
found
1 or Kingdom Hearts
Sephiroth in the
2?
first one, but the
the
second
fir-
one was
the-
pretty hard.
The first one was hard for me. The second one was pretty easy.
Yeah, the second one was easy. The first one was pretty easy for me too. Then again, I made sure I was maximum everything before I fought him. So
Yeah,
I don't-
that might do it.
I don't think I was maximum. I think it was like level 80 or something when I beat him.
40.
not. Oh wow, nice.
Yeah. When I first actually fought Sephiroth, I was like confused. I'm like, am I doing anything to this guy? Because they didn't develop beyond purple bar.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah, I remember that too. I was like, am I hitting him at all? Am I doing any damage? Then eventually, I'm like, oh, okay, there we go.
like if you're gonna give him like more health than usual, at least show us so we're not there confused. Like, am I killing him or am I doing anything right here? And then
To
you
be
die.
honest, that was probably on purpose.
Probably. It was probably like to confuse, like, huh, okay. I guess I'll never kill this guy.
Oh wait, I
Because
thought
he's a
of
main
another
villain
boss.
to 7.
What?
The organization 13 in the final mixed version of Kingdom Hearts. Of Kingdom Hearts. There's a boss at Halabastion. That guy sucks.
Basically,
cheap.
just Zemnis. We all know it. It's him.
Pretty much.
Anyways, I don't remember what they call him, but yeah, that was a pretty tough fight too.
I think they actually called him No One.
Oh yeah, they did call him No One.
Which I'm like, Oh wait, no, I don't want to get too far ahead because I have a theory of who that might have really been, but I don't want to get too ahead.
It was actually Mickey.
Darn it, you figured it out.
You mean his useless attack that does nothing when you pair with him?
Wait, what?
It's a thing that you should only know.
What do you mean?
When you were playing.
Oh!
Now
No!
Then you died.
Should we talk about that just for a bit, maybe?
I don't know, sure.
Okay.
Isn't it a spinoff?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about that because that was actually a pretty funny moment. In 2.8, you're paired with Mickey.
About these. Gosh darn it!
I know.
Hey,
All lies from Louis.
Shush. I just want to talk about it because it was just funny.
Uh-huh.
In 2.8, you're paired with Mickey, and you have this little flashy little thing that you do with Mickey, as you do with all characters you paired up with.
Partner attack or something.
Partner attack, whatever. So I pulled off. I'm getting all these hits. I'm like, damn, this is awesome. I finished the little fantastic sparkly attack thing. You got maybe 2% of the bar. I'm like, oh, why would I ever want to do this again?
That did nothing. I do more damage
Oh,
just
that
hitting
accomplished.
him. And then he gets hit
Well,
and dies after it because he's locked in.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah, I did that once, and then I said the same thing. I'm like, well, I'm never using this attack again. I'll just go straight forward. I can do better on my own.
All right, enough of that. So Sweetie can actually contribute to this conversation.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Anything else you guys liked or disliked about Kingdom Hearts 1? The characters, the people you're paired up with, anything?
No.
Donald sucks, but
I
that's just a fact of life.
I really liked the Heartless designs.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, those were pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
What
I think my favorite's the Wyvern one.
What's your guys' favorite Heartless?
Defender.
I don't
Love
know.
that
I'm
shield.
boring. I like the big kitty one. See, I don't remember their names. I just remember what they look like.
Okay, what's your favorite based on what it looks like?
Yeah, probably the kitty one.
The kitty one?
The one with the kitty shield.
Oh.
Yep, Defender.
The Defender, the one with the
Yeah.
shield. Shoot, I don't think I have a favorite Heartless.
I always loved the Wyvern ones. They're the coolest to me.
You'll have to describe them. Which one?
I believe they're in one. I don't remember. They're like one. They're wyverns, and they're like in the last level, I believe. I don't remember.
Yeah, Halabastion. Yeah, the Wyverns. Yeah, they're like kind of like bird-like ones.
Yeah.
Oh, those big dragony ones.
I hate
right.
those things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love their
they
design.
Yeah, they were designed well, but they were annoying. It's like, stop! Ah, gosh,
I don't remember the name of it, but basically the more cooler looking shadows.
Oh, the
Neo
taller ones?
Neo Shadows.
Yeah, Neo Shadows.
Yeah, the Neo Shadows.
Those are like just my favorite because it's just basically the shadow, but it's cooler.
It evolved.
It evolved. Oh no, they're getting stronger. What's your guys' most annoying Heartless?
The one from Alice in Wonderland.
Explain.
Yeah, Taskmaster, right? Yeah, the Taskmaster. I hate that guy.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that guy so much.
The one from Pinocchio is my worst boss.
Oh, that too.
Parasite.
I hated.
Yeah.
I hated the Monstro level and everything in it.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Well,
I
it was
mentioned
95%
before.
platforming, so yeah.
Here comes the monster rant.
Oh, I hated Monstro so much. There's just you got lost and confused. Why is he inside of a whale neon? Why? The anatomy doesn't make sense, and and platforming and ghosts in a whale's stomach for some reason. And I don't like Monstro. And it doesn't make sense for a whale to exist in space in the first place. I remember objecting to that strongly when I first came across him. Like, why is Monstro just chilling in space and he's got no problem? Why?
I think the same thing happened in Birth by Sleep. No, not Birth by Sleep. I don't remember which one it is.
Disney game. That's why.
No, yeah, it is Birth by Sleep, but he's not in space. At least he's in a actual realm in Birth by Sleep. But yeah, I gotta agree with Sweetie. That kind of threw me off too. I'm like, why is there a giant whale in
It's
space? That makes no sense.
hilarious. It's amazing. What are you guys
It's the
talking about?
stupidest thing in the world.
It's a
And
space
Monstro-
whale.
It's
Yeah,
a space whale.
Monstro was one of the most intimidating villains of early Disney, and now he's just a space whale with Technicolor insides.
I mean, you get to fight Monstro in Birth by Sleep.
Yeah, and I hate that fight. He's a lot harder.
Mm.
Is there a flying section in Kingdom Hearts?
Flying section?
Yeah.
I think it's called
Coming
Neverland,
ships.
darling.
Okay. I think I remember that and didn't like it.
Yeah, I didn't really like Neverland because it just took place on the boat. I'm like, that's lame.
Yeah, that did kind of suck.
It was just the clock tower and the boat, and the boat section was really weird and confusing for me for some reason.
I think I got
Well, we
lost
had a
in the
map.
boat.
You actually had to backtrack a lot and was stupid.
Yeah, I got lost in the boat a couple times too. That was lame.
Oh wait, nope. I thought of another one. From Kingdom Hearts 1, Shadow Sora. I hated him.
Oh yeah, that was like the
I
preview
hated-
into the anti-form design.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
hated that guy. I hated that thing.
Who had trouble fighting Riku at the end?
Actually, I
Not
didn't.
me.
Really? When he's
I-
using that
I was
weird teleporting strife thing, you didn't always get caught and just die?
I'm sure
No.
I did. I just don't remember. Like I'm sure I died a couple times fighting Riku. Don't get me
That was
wrong,
a
but
really
not to
frustrating
any
fight.
level of frustration.
I don't think I got that far.
I feel
so.
like I was more frustrated with Maleficent, but even that I was
Ugh.
able to get through pretty
Uh,
quickly.
I mean, if you use Tinkerbell, most of them is just pretty easy.
Pretty much, yeah. Tinkerbell's
I
those two,
actually-
those two summons.
I never used any of the summons
Really?
playing Kingdom Hearts 1.
Really?
Never did it.
Tinkerbell is one
Because-
of the most OP things.
Well, yeah. But
Seriously.
summoning was just such a freaking hassle in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Look, I know how you feel. I didn't use anything. I just hit things.
The most important things to use.
Same with magic. The only magic I ever used was Cure and Arrow. Cura and Arrow. Those were the only magic I ever used, because using magic otherwise was just a waste of time.
Cure Naga.
Yeah, Thunder,
Trinity
Arrow,
Little.
and Cure. Same here. Same here. That's the only 3 I use.
Well, we just ripped apart Kingdom Hearts 1 to a crisp. How about you?
But we love it.
Well, yeah,
But we love it.
It's the start of everything.
It's still a great
just doesn't
game.
end well. Yeah, it's still. I mean, well, it has great memories. I don't know if I'd call it a great game if I picked it up right now. I'd probably throw my controller at it.
Actually,
But
there is one story I want to talk about that Flawless didn't get to hear last time.
oh,
Okay.
So you remember the beginning of the game when you go into Trevor's town?
Trevor's. Oh, right, this story. Oh my god.
So I think I didn't pay attention to what was going on. At least me and my brother didn't. He was holding the controller. We didn't realize that we had to go through the front gate to leave the world. So we were there for like hours, just leveling up until like level 20 or something, and until we figured out, hey, this. I nudged my brother, like, hey, have we tried that door? And he's like, I'm pretty sure we have. We go over to the door, it opens, and we go into the freaking map view. I'm like,
Gummy ship.
We go into the freaking gummy ship. I don't care. And we're like,
Gumi?
huh? Okay. So that's how we get to the other worlds.
There's more to this game?
So I'm pretty sure you guys were slaughtering everybody on the next two levels, because 20. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were dominating.
20. Yeah.
So at least you got an edge over the other levels at that point.
Yeah.
That was
Except
fun.
for the platforming. Nothing can save you from the platforming.
Touche.
Except
Jeez.
skill.
You guys.
Ooh.
All right, guys. Kingdom Hearts 2, aka Who's Roxas?
Who's Ventus?
AKA, what the heck is going on?
Oh, hey, popsicles.
AK.
Because if you're normal, you knew that there was another side game that came out, but you thought, in your blissful ignorance, that game wasn't particularly important plot-wise, and you didn't particularly need to play it in order to understand Kingdom Hearts 2. You then start
how
Kingdom
wrong
Hearts
we were.
2 and have no idea what's going on. Because last you left your heroes, they were running after Pluto, and now you're following this kid Roxas, and he's on a beach with some other kids, and Christopher Lee is talking about him, and you just no idea what's going on.
I mean,
Yeah, pretty much.
To be a little bit honest, the beginning cinematics does explain it a little, but
Barely,
not enough.
though.
Not
enough.
I'm not gonna say it's enough. I'm just saying just barely enough to figure out what happened to your heroes in the last game.
Yeah.
As you can see in the cinematic, oh, he fought some other bad guy. Oh, he's in an egg now. Who's this guy?
It's definitely not enough for my child mind to process.
Yeah, to process. Well, I mean, I was older than you guys were, and I still was like, okay, what?
Yeah.
Basically, hey, remember that moment with Sora and them just walking on a road? Yeah, something happened.
Something happened between then and now.
Pretty much.
And because we didn't play Chain of Memories, we'll never know.
Exactly.
And so I beat 2 pretty much with ease.
I mean, 2 was a lot easier. It was a lot more linear. It was a
I
lot
could
more
definitely
easier
say it was.
It's a lot more easier to follow because you don't have all these
And
weird burgeoning patches ways in each.
Is the
part
plot easy to follow?
As for the plot, that's where it got interesting.
Interesting equals confusing.
Okay, you see Roxas at the
Maybe.
beginning, you never see him again.
Hey, you see this kid? He's dead now.
And his friends are all dead, but they're not dead because they come back. And then his other friends, they die, and you think they're dead, but they're not because they come back later too. No one really dies in Kingdom Hearts 2, but they give you a lot of fake outs to pretend that
That's weird. There was a digital world and a real world of Twilight Town.
Yeah.
Wouldn't the people?
But the real world.
Wouldn't the real world equivalent not have no idea who Roxas is?
But they did, but they didn't. Like, they didn't know who he was, but they were like, we just had this feeling that we should see you off, or we just had this feeling, like, they didn't know, but they were somehow still connected to Roxas, even though the only connection is that they had digital copies that were friends with Roxas.
Look,
but I have no idea.
When they were writing the story, they were like, this would be kind of touching if we wrote this. Does that even make sense? Just put it in anyways.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like, we're gonna kill, and I feel like the whole like death non-death thing must have been like, it's like, well, we want to put in some real drama of character death, and Disney's like, no, this is gonna traumatize the children. Well, we'll bring them back in a later game or something. Oh, all right then.
Hashtag Axel.
I said Axel, yeah. I was talking to a friend of mine about Axel, and I forgot that Kingdom Hearts 2 left it that he had died. And I was like, oh yeah, and then Axel apparently is a Keyblade master, and they're like, Axel died. I'm like, oh, honey.
I've always thought Axel died because I didn't know anything else.
Actually, no. Axel died, but Lee lived.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, you're so
Who's
Axel?
Shut the fuck up.
What? Yeah, we still love this game.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, Kingdom Hearts is still one of the best games out there. No doubt.
Press triangle to win. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember
pretty
the
much.
final boss just continuously dodging until you can finally get one hit, and then you have to press triangle again?
Oh, and that lovely laser beam sequence where you had to dodge every single one flawlessly, or you're pretty much dead.
Actually, there's one thing I don't like about Kingdom Hearts, and that's the credits. That is you are stuck on this screen until you restart your console.
Oh my god, yeah.
Don't get a snack.
Actually, in the original Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, if you just let the credits roll and go into that little screen, there's no possible way for you to go back to the actual menu.
You can't press pause?
Yeah.
That was annoying. You can't press pause, you can't do nothing. It's just stuck there until you reset the console.
And then it's not even like a save.
Yes,
you go back.
Yeah, you can't.
If you didn't save before the final boss and you win, you have to beat him again.
Uh-huh.
Well, you have to beat him again regardless, because there's basically no way of saving after you've beaten the final boss.
True.
Because when you beat the final boss, it just triggers the final cutscenes, and then it's roll credits.
I've hated that about Kingdom Hearts.
Since now we're in Kingdom Hearts 2 now, we can talk about that dreadful change that they changed about Kairi. That we can no longer see her panties anymore.
Oh, for the love of Pete, the perverted sundress.
So that's what I was talking about.
And before you go fight Xemnas in the final boss thing, you can position the camera under Kairi and actually see her panties.
Oh my gosh!
And they actually
I did.
You guys went through the effort of figuring that out. Shows a lot about you.
Hey, I was young.
To be honest, I didn't even know.
When you're 12 or 13, you're very horny.
When you're young, you're curious,
and
okay?
how old was she, you bloody perverts?
12 or 13.
Like 6.
She was like, no, in the first game, she was closer to 10.
We're not talking about the first game.
The second game is when she was in high school.
First game.
Hey, I was still in like middle and whatnot when I figured this out.
Yeah, y'all are nasty.
Anyways, yeah. So in the HD remixes,
I didn't know.
They completely removed it. Now it's just a black void.
It's like Rosalina in Smash.
She has an excuse.
She has a universe under that dress.
So now that we're done talking about the most important change in Kingdom Hearts 2, let's talk about the rest.
So back to
DP.
things that actually matter. Another thing I remembered, a feature I loved of Kingdom Hearts 2, because I didn't realize how much I needed it from Kingdom Hearts 1, was being able to skip cutscenes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was a beautiful thing when you had to fight Demix 500 times.
Oh, here we go again. You guys remember Demix?
I don't really remember Demix, and I beat the game.
Dance, water, dance.
I think I remember that phrase though.
Everyone, that's like
you do.
that's like Vietnam flashbacks for Kingdom Hearts players.
It's like a Kingdom Hearts players PTSD trigger.
What was his fight?
Pretty much.
I want to go
to remind me what is his fight, because I don't remember.
Basically, he's a water-based guy, but his most powerful and most annoying.
Guns and shoots?
No, he has a guitar type thing.
Okay.
I don't even know what is it called. Like, I know it's like a weird guitar thing. Is that it? What it?
It's a sitar.
Sitar, whatever. Anyways, so his most powerful and most annoying move is where he releases all these little water figures that just move around. They don't really attack except like the little note things. Anyway, so you just have to attack them and just like whatnot. But they move around so sporadically and stuff, it's really hard to kill them. And it's annoying because you have to kill like 10 of these things in like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Or else what?
Or else
you die.
You just
it's over
lose.
and you have to start over again.
If you don't kill these things in the time limit, you lose the match and you have to restart the whole fight all over again.
Yeah.
I really don't remember that fight. Maybe I did it first try.
If you did,
stink.
Because I really don't remember that fight.
Hey, you guys ever wanted to do that fight but harder?
No. I've had no desire. Nope.
I'm getting ready to do it.
No, for the love of Pete.
I'm going to go into one of those doors, fight Demix, but like he's like 5 times harder.
Because he has to ace the games.
I have to 100% complete this shit.
Why?
Because challenges are fun and they help with the mind.
Okay, sure.
This is true.
Not if you end up like frustrated a sec. I'm going to tell you right now, fighting Demix but harder would not be good for my mind. I can tell you right now.
If you guys hear on the news,
not be good for my blood
guy
pressure.
blows up a house because of video game character, you know it's me.
Because of
We'll know.
Demix. But then suddenly everyone will understand.
Everyone will just...
When it's like when you say, well, he tried to fight Demix, we all go, ah.
Oh, okay.
But,
we get it.
We'll go, ah, yes.
But I guess a character that maybe 2 of you wouldn't know that's actually harder is the Lingering Will.
Oh God.
He's actually...
Why did you have to bring that up?
Much harder than Demix. Much harder than any boss you'll ever fight in the entire game. Lingering Will is freaking just Terra's armor or something.
Which one is that?
It never appeared in like the actual original American releases. It's in the HD remixes.
Oh.
That
you have to do the final mix, and I hate that guy so much.
Yeah, you have to get like
I've yet to beat him. I've tried at least 57 times. I've not beat him once.
Yeah, if you think Demix is annoying, wait until you fight this guy.
Thanks, I'm good.
The first move, if you mess up, you're dead.
You're dead.
Wow. Yeah. No. Thanks.
Yeah,
Pretty Sephiroth for me.
So I don't think
he makes Sephiroth look. He makes Sephiroth look like.
He makes Sephiroth look like Donald.
There you go. There it is. in comparison, I will take Sephiroth over Lingering Will any day of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will take him any day of the week, even on critical. I will take Sephiroth on critical than Lingering Will on normal.
Because you know how to beat Sephiroth.
I mean, once you just know his pattern, then it's easy. But with Lingering Will, even if you know the pattern, one minute thing, you're dead.
I first met Sephiroth in his boss fight. I was young, so I didn't know how RPGs worked. So I didn't know the level up. I didn't know about magic. I didn't know other stuff just to hit things. So
Yes.
I went into his boss fight, and I tried to fight him, but he killed me in like one shot. And I was like, you know what? He's optional. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
go.
that was actually exactly how I approached Sephiroth too. I mean, I think I put up a bit more of a fight, but once he killed me, I was like, screw it. I just continued with the story. I was like, I don't have to fight this guy.
I literally have to go out of my way to find him.
Yeah. Like screw that crap.
Yeah, honestly, Sephiroth is actually pretty easy. Even if you mess up just a little bit, he's still pretty easy fight. But Lingering Will,
so many nightmares.
I guess I'm gonna have to play 1 through 3 when they come out, just in HDs.
Join me.
Yes, I guess I will. But I want to do my own playthrough. I don't want to sit and watch somebody play the game.
We can take turns. I want to have a Kingdom Hearts live stream with all you.
That might be fun.
That would require you knowing how to record.
I mean, like...
live streaming is a lot easier than recording.
Yeah, live stream is a lot easier.
Minor detail.
Because you actually know when it's recording instead of like, hey, let's just sit down here and hope it's recording.
It's just recording, by the way.
Yes.
We should ask this question.
Yes, it's still...
We're not doing this a third time.
We're about halfway through.
Yes, it's recording.
Okay.
Wait. Does the red button mean I'm kidding?
I will hurt you.
Is it flash?
Okay. Anyways.
Likes, dislikes.
Anyways,
I believe there was a few maps people disliked. Like,
yeah, any maps
Caribbean.
anyone didn't like. Sweetie Blue.
I'd have to say no. I liked all the levels. There's not one that I was like, oh no, Atlantica. I was mad.
Everyone hates Atlantica.
Yeah, Atlantica.
I was disappointed.
Like at least in the first game, even how wonky the controls were, it was still a fun level.
Under the sea.
Yeah.
Please no.
Under the sea.
Stop.
I don't know the lyrics, so I'm gonna.
Anyways, so I know there's a certain world in Kingdom Hearts 2 that Sweetie doesn't like.
Yeah, I do too.
Care to tell us about it, Sweetie?
Oh, are you talking about Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yes.
Yeah.
The fact that it's ugly is sin? Yeah. But see, I didn't dislike it mechanically like Monstro. It was just an ugly world. It was ugly looking. It's horrifying. No.
So
I mean, pirates are
with that.
Yeah.
When you said that comment last time,
I
went back to play Kingdom Hearts 2 and check out the level. I'm like, it's not that bad.
No, it's pretty bad. It's pretty darn bad. I couldn't stand looking at that world. I hated that I had to be there.
It just looks like any other PS2 games that had people in it.
But that's the thing. There's such a juxtaposition with the typical style of both Disney and Squeenix. With that, Square Enix is Squeenix, yes. And it's such a juxtaposition with the uncanny valley, realistic, what the heck, why, like having super realistic Barbossa staring down super cartoony Goofy is just, it's wrong and weird and no.
I can't wait for it to return in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh no. And that's the thing. People are like, are we going to do Star Wars? I'm like, okay guys, let's think about it for a second. Let's think about a Star Wars world for half a second. Someone gave me hope, though, that if they make it stylized like the Rebels TV show and stuff like that, I will allow it to exist.
They probably do the cartoon.
No, I want episode
that will be
1
fine.
super
I will
real.
allow that.
I want
No, you don't. No.
I want Jar Jar Binks in my Kingdom Hearts.
No, Jar Jar. No super realistic Jar Jar Binks. What's wrong with you?
None of that.
He's my
None of that, sir. None of that.
He's my
The
favorite.
The realistic style of Final Fantasy.
I mean, they had what was like stylized in like Final Fantasy type characters, huh?
Well, just the recent one is pretty realistic looking.
But they're still, but they're shiny though. They're not like gritty. They're like shiny, pretty, like Korean pop perfect children. Like it's fine, but not the gritty. Like I can see every wrinkle on your face. Why? Of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah,
No.
There is a chance that the new movie might be in the Kingdom Hearts 3.
I hope not.
No.
By the way, Billy Mays here with Squeenix Ultra Clean.
God damn it!
That's all that reminded me of.
Why did you call it Squeenix? Squeenix is a weird. Just sounds weird to me.
It's like Kleenex.
It's Squeenix. Come on, guys.
I don't know. I don't like it.
It's a square, like a phoenix.
It's a square phoenix?
Yeah, square phoenix. Square Enix. Squeenix.
Interesting.
My worst level was Tron.
Tron was not bad.
Tron?
Really?
I hated Tron.
I liked
like
Tron.
the style.
Again, it's better than Pirates of the Caribbean.
I don't know.
Oh, come on.
Heartless
It was visually more interesting than Pirates. Come on.
I like the Heartless in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, did you not like that big creature with like the 4 little nums?
I don't know. I just really didn't like Tron's level at all.
Let's see. A level that I didn't like that wasn't Atlantica. What is a level that I didn't like?
Yep, that's honestly the only level I didn't like. All the other ones I had no problem with. They're pretty cool.
I know which level I didn't like. Land of the Dragons. That level was just boring. That level was just boring.
It was.
I didn't like the first half just because of how useless Ping was. I was like,
she was useless in the beginning on purpose.
I know it was on purpose, but oh my gosh, it's like, you are worse than Donald. Do you realize? Especially since Mulan was like one of my favorite Disney princesses as a kid, right? I mean, princess, quote unquote. But we'll get into semantics later. But I was like, Mulan was like my hero as a kid, and I finally get to fight alongside her. And you are useless than Donald, more useless than Donald, woman. Do you realize what an insult that is?
Daughter of a highly established general, not a princess.
She's not. No, she's not a princess. No, not in any way, shape, or form. No.
That's what I said. I said she's a daughter of a highly established general.
Yeah. I mean, she's Disney princess as far as like the marketing line is concerned, but
just like
yeah.
Let's not get into that.
Anyway, we'll get into semantics some other time.
Anyway, so that level was boring. The people there were not interesting. The layout of the whole map was just weak, and the finding the first boss was just underwhelming.
Is their voice acting not great?
The voice acting
in games.
The voice acting was decent and in some worlds and great in some. And as for Sweetie, or maybe I don't know if you like the voice acting in Pirates. Some people didn't like that.
Well, I didn't like much about Pirates. There was much in Pirates I didn't like, so no, the voice acting would not have saved it. No.
Okay. Well.
The voice acting in Kingdom Hearts is always hit or miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, it usually is.
Like I always appreciate when they get like the original voice actors. That's always awesome. Even if they can't, sometimes they still get a relatively good imitation, so I'm appeased. Sometimes not so much. I don't know, hit or miss.
I think the level I liked the most was the Lion one, Lion King.
Lion King.
Yeah.
Pride Lands is what the
Pride
world
Lands.
is called.
Yes. The only reason I'm not a huge fan of it is just because it took me so freaking long to get used to that whole dash, whatever the heck thing. The mechanic.
I liked being a lion.
I hated. Well, I liked the look. I liked how he's all cute and fluffy kitty, but the slide or whatever it was, I could never get the hang of it. It was more frustrating to figure out than the swimming mechanic or the flying mechanic. It was like, how can I stop myself?
Slide to the right.
Slide to the right. Left. Off the cliff. Oh, shoot.
Just got Tokyo drifted. That's all it is.
Is there anything else?
My favorite. Let's see. I'd still have to say my favorite world was Hollow Bastion / Radiant Garden. I still like that. I like how they expanded it a little bit more than it was previously.
Yeah.
It was just the castle, and now you had the town, the castle, and the little area where you had to fight the 1,000 Heartless by yourself.
Oh my god!
I remember that
epic battle.
That was fun.
That was the whole sequence leading up to that was just an emotional roller coaster for me.
Oh yeah.
I feel terrible. I blanked out. What are we talking about?
Fighting 1,000.
Fighting the 1,000
Heartless. The 1,000 Heartless. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was amazing. That was good. That really made you feel super powerful.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I could kill 1,000 Heartless.
It's like playing a Dynasty Warriors game.
At that point, you hope you didn't die. Otherwise, that would kind of ruin the moment.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's like, I can fight all these people. Oh, I died.
No, crap, I died. No, luckily I didn't die. But that's what made me feel so freaking awesome.
Weep.
Is that what you constantly heard?
Most of the time through the game.
Weep.
That's when Donald's already dead. I'm like, why? Why did you heal me before and not now?
Yeah, that's always what Donald would do. You get like hit with a paper plane, and he'd heal you, but you're healing. Like at the brink of death.
I need help.
Nothing.
You know what was terrible, actually?
Donald. Oh my gosh, you're already dead, aren't you? You useless, stupid bird.
Okay. The one thing I hated about, one thing I liked and hated about Cure in Kingdom Hearts 2 is the fact that it gave you full health, but the thing that sucked is you had to risk losing all of your magic. And it was the same for Donald.
That sucked so much. Oh yeah, that did suck so bad. I was like, yeah, but I don't have any magic, so I gotta make sure I don't die before I get more magic to heal myself.
Yeah. I mean, that's why when I tell that story of me dying in Kingdom Hearts 1, I have to specify that I was also out of magic as well as low on health. Because if I was low on health, but I had magic, then there's an easy fix here. But if you're out of both, then, well, you're just doomed.
Yeah.
And Goofy's not there with all the potions you've been giving him throughout the game because he's the only one who actually heals you.
Want to know one of the biggest mistakes I've ever made during my first playthrough? Giving Donald and Goofy AP boosts. One of the worst.
You regret that?
One of the worst mistakes I've ever did. Okay, maybe it was not my first time. Maybe it was like a couple times. Like, okay, so maybe I should treat this like a traditional RPG. Give my teammates some boosts. I'm like, and then I realized, no, I should never do this ever again.
No.
They're side characters. They don't matter.
I'm like, give me all the power. Give me all the power, please.
I need it more than you.
Pretty much.
What was your favorite world, 3D?
My favorite world? Well, I'm a sucker for, I really like Timeless River. Yeah, things with Disneyness.
Timeless River was fun, but the one thing I didn't like about it, you know those cars in Timeless River?
Uh-huh.
Those guys were annoying. Like, when you're, like, get them to have half health, and then all of a sudden you can't hit them anymore, and they're, like, driving all over the place and, like, just kill you.
Oh, yeah, those stupid things. Actually, the only thing that can hit them when they're like that, you got to use thunder. That's the only thing that can knock them up. Actually, damage them when they're like that. Otherwise, you're pretty much out of luck. Found that out the hard way.
Yeah, I recently just went through Timeless River this week. I'm like, okay, the easiest way for me to kill them was to use Veiler form and just make sure they're always in the air.
Yeah.
Because if they hit the ground, that's when they go into panic mode.
What is Timeless River based off?
The old black and white Mickey Mouse cartoons.
Oh, I remember now.
Disney Castle was disappointing. I was hoping there would be a little bit more to that world.
Princesses?
Yeah, I must say that Minnie was slightly annoying. It's like, keep up, woman!
I gotta say, for when you first go into there, it's actually a great leveling up place because, you know, when you're going down that little hall and the little shadows just never stopped coming.
Mm-hmm.
That was actually fun for me.
Oh yeah, I milked that for all it's worth. I was like, all right.
I'll fight 1,000 Heartless here.
Yeah, there you go. Before we even get to that point.
Did anybody else, when you had to go to the second part for Disney Castle where you had to take her to the throne room, did anybody else just take your sweet time and just kill all the Heartless in there before you got to the throne room?
Basically.
More or less.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Depends.
Like I said, I got through the game by just hitting my head on a wall.
And yet you go back and you try to kill Demix on super hard, and why?
That's Louis.
Because I enjoy punishment.
Apparently.
Oh
Is
yeah.
that all for 2?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention my favorite world.
Oh.
Me favorite world. I don't know.
No one wants to hear from you.
No.
I'm kidding. What's your favorite world?
I don't think it's too important. This podcast totally isn't yours.
It's not like it's going on your channel or anything.
Oh no.
The rebellion is real.
Anyways, my favorite world was Olympus.
Oh yeah.
Mostly because
Olympus
of
Coliseum.
the Olympus Coliseum. Of course, they have those little round fights that you can do in the Coliseum. And I definitely like the new upgraded one from where you do it in the Underworld instead.
Mm.
It's
That's
just
where
a
you
lot
fight
better.
Cerberus, right?
Cerberus. And it's just a lot better world than it was in Kingdom Hearts 1, where it's just literally Coliseum and nothing else.
Look, Cerberus is the proper term.
And anyway...
I liked it, but the only thing I didn't like about the matches from Kingdom Hearts that they had in Kingdom Hearts 1 but not Kingdom Hearts 2, that you could gain experience as you're playing the matches.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I didn't like that they took out of Kingdom Hearts 2. I was like, really? This is how I used to get to level 100, like super easy. Just go through one cup and I'm done.
And then this is actually one of the first worlds where I actually had a Final Fantasy character as your teammate instead of a Disney one.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was actually a nice change of pace. I'm like, finally.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I mean, I liked the Coliseum too. I had no qualms with it.
Cool. So we have like a shit ton to say about your guys' world, but nothing about mine. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, it's a good choice. I mean, I can't concur. I just like.
I didn't stay in the Coliseum for too long. I did what I needed to do and got out.
Yeah, I was sort of the same way. Not that I disliked it. It was just like, I felt like it was an errand. It was like grocery shopping. Like, all right, we're here. We're going to go through the Coliseum. All right, back to the plot.
No, you might miss something.
Nah, dude.
Plot related.
Yeah, plot related.
Like one.
Actually,
like between one and
actually,
two.
Coliseum is actually the first place where you get to fight Demix. A little, I guess, a watered down Demix. Excuse my pun.
No, stop.
Uh,
No, I will
But,
not allow.
that's actually the first place where you meet Demix.
Yes.
oh yeah, I
But
remember
that's
that.
when see, I don't mind Demix the character. I actually really liked Demix the character.
Yeah, that's
He
actually
was
funny.
Yeah, he was cute and he was funny and he was the pacifist in this like world of who's in a terrorist organization.
Did you ever get scared when he got serious?
Yeah.
No,
I was like, uh-oh.
not really. But I did feel
What do you think?
bad when he died, which was a weird juxtaposition because I was so happy I finally beat him. But I also felt bad that I had to actually kill him because I'm just like, couldn't you have just stepped aside, moved out of the way? You didn't have to kill you, man.
I think he has split personality because he was all like, "Oh, I don't want to fight you," and then he's all like, "Traitor."
Serious business mode.
Dance water, dance.
No.
Okay.
Hey, that's when Demix was easy because he.
That's when he was going easy on you.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Could be. Could be.
Using like 1% strength.
All right. Kingdom Hearts 2, pretty fun game. Confusing as
Best
hell,
game so far.
Wow, so fun. I'm stuck on the credit scene. Oh boy.
Well, that's when you go and you get a snack to reward yourself for having completed the game.
It
Well, or
it
in
doesn't
my
go
case,
away.
you run from your sister's wrath because you just spent like a very long time keeping her away from the television.
Kingdom Hearts numero 3.
I know nothing about this. I let the credit scene run for a whole day because I didn't know if it would change.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, is this all? Is this all I get? No after credits? No Marvel scene?
No, there wasn't after credits.
Not after that one screen.
Oh yeah.
I thought there was.
No, he's talking about like.
You're just stuck on. It's the score screen, basically.
Oh,
that
okay.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just
I
stuck
getcha.
on it forever and can't change it. You
I
have
like-
to
I like
restart your
how
console.
It tells you how many times you summoned Mickey.
Like never.
I summoned him a
Yeah,
lot of times.
surprisingly.
I purposely let
surprisingly, I
myself
never-
die.
Yeah, I actually went one time on critical mode and I never got him once.
Really?
I was like, hey. Yep. I'm like, I feel special.
Yeah, he's
Came close a
incredibly
couple
useful.
times. True.
So 3. What's news on 3?
Okay. Does anyone know anything about 3 besides?
Not really.
Oh yeah.
I
Open
know that
world?
there's going to be Pixar.
Open world.
Open world. All right. How does everyone feel about the open world and it's no longer room by room?
I like it.
I don't know. I'm fine
I'm-
with
I
it.
don't. I'll find out when I play the game.
Well, from what you've seen so far, you know.
Breath of the Wild is fun because it's open world.
Yeah, I think
That's a Zelda game.
Open world is going to give it definitely a new feel for it because you're not having to go from room to room, from loading screen to loading screen. You know, you're actually there exploring the world.
It might change a lot how Kingdom Hearts was.
Maybe.
Because you're exploring more.
Yeah.
And I don't really think Kingdom Hearts was the explory kind of game. I mean, there was like bits where you did explore and you found like a secret boss or like something, or a treasure
You know,
chest.
It rewards the explorer, so that's good. You can go through the game without exploring, but it rewards the
Yes,
explorer.
which I did.
Yeah, like I said, I beat my head on a wall getting through the game just plot wise.
All right. So I guess we can all agree that open world is going to be somewhat fun. Cool.
Interesting.
Awesome. All right. How does everyone feel about the new worlds like Tangled, Big Hero 6, Toy Story?
Yes to all.
Yeah, okay. Yes to all. You want to elaborate on that? This is a podcast.
Because it's not part of my childhood, I'm not really gonna connect to it as much. Like Kingdom Hearts, because it was all the Disney characters I like grew up with. It was more to me
You didn't
as
grow up
like.
with Toy Story?
I mean, I did, but I'm not really a Toy Story fan, to be honest.
Hey, no, don't get mad at him.
No, all Disney is great.
You're
Well, okay, except for certain things. But Toy Story is
You're a
amazing.
toy. I want that line to be in the game where he just yells at Sora saying, "No, you're not a Keyblade wielder. You are a toy."
Like, it's not like I didn't like Toy Story. I liked it for its like thing. I just don't know how I feel about it being in Kingdom Hearts.
I think it's finally a big step for most Kingdom Hearts fans. I think.
Because isn't it Pixar?
Yeah, it's Pixar. We're finally getting Pixar.
I will.
What is Moana?
I will admit when I first saw Toy Story, I was like, really? They're really doing this? But after seeing the gameplay for it and the mechanics, I'm like, you know what? This could actually work.
Well, actually, the Toy Story world revealed something really interesting that you're going to get both Donald, Goofy, and, probably as many characters as you want in your party.
Yeah, but I think Buzz and Woody, you get Donald and Goofy and Buzz and Woody.
It reminds me of the Cinderella. I think it's.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. From Birth by Sleep, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're scaled down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and it's probably just like in Birth by Sleep. It's probably not explained why.
Because you're just like toy.
It's like, why are we toys when there are humans in this world? No reason.
Do you think we're gonna get a scene where the Sora and just Donald and Goofy just like flop onto the floor like the toys do?
I don't know. It depends on what they can animate.
Do you think Sora, Donald, and Goofy will be in the next Toy Story? And they also say that this is supposed to be canonical in the Toy Story universe.
Really?
Yes, that's what they said.
They're like Lego looking, by the way.
Yeah, a little bit.
They're supposed to be like little wooden figures.
I could see like a scene where like a human walks in, every toy flops down to the ground except for Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Oh no.
That would be kind of funny.
And then they're like pulled down, be like, play dead. As they're played with by children. Stuck in their
Phrasing.
mouths.
Stop it now. Yeah, seriously. You guys are already on thin ice with the whole Kyrie underwear thing.
No.
I don't know what you're talking about. I
didn't even know about that, to be honest.
I was a curious boy, okay? Anyways, next question, please.
You're the one with the questions, man.
Okay, yeah, no, I was going to click on that. I just had to get to him. Anyways, my next question about how do you guys feel about the new engine they're using? The Unreal 4 is what it is, I believe.
It's great in the demo.
I like it.
Sure, why not?
Some people aren't liking it because, they've grown to know what Kingdom Hearts is supposed to look like, and now that Kingdom Hearts 3 is this completely different looking game compared to every single other Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm kind of that way because it reminds me a lot of the Final Fantasy game that came out where they're in the car and whatnot. I play that a lot, and I'm almost to the final level. It reminds me of that game a lot, and it's just I can see so many similarities. I'm like, oh, that was definitely taken from that game, and it's the same engine. And it kind of looks a little bit out of place because it's supposed to be a little bit toonier, and Final Fantasy is shinier, kind of realistic, but it has its like fantasy in it. So I'm iffy.
You're iffy. How about you guys?
I will see when it comes out.
We've seen what it looks like.
Yes, and I will determine whether or not I like it when I'm actually playing the game.
Remember running up the wall?
We've seen not Birth, let's see, 2.8. That's basically what it's going to look like and how it's going to play like, assumingly. I know you haven't played freaking 2.8.
Exactly.
But you've seen it. You've seen what it looks like.
Yes. But
yeah,
still.
and based what I played on 2. If they're using the same thing that they use for 2.8, I don't have any problem with it. I thought it was going to be difficult, but it's actually a lot easier than even Kingdom Hearts 2.
It really is.
It kind of combines.
Platform is actually easier.
And it kind of combines Kingdom Hearts 2 with Birth by Sleep, if you really think about it, because of the triangle commands that you can get.
Actually, there's a good thing about open world. When you fall down, you don't have to go through a loading screen.
True.
You can try and save yourself from a platform.
The one thing I don't like about
platforming is good.
The one thing I don't like is that you can't just sporadically spaz yourself by just moving the stick around. No, I miss that. It's a dumb, minute thing, but I just love just sporadically just moving the stick around, making Sora spaz out, and you can't like do that with the new engine.
Oh yeah, because
they actually turn normally. They don't just like pop. They're in a different viewing position.
To be honest, when you jump, you're not supposed to be able to turn. So.
Wait, what?
When you jump, you're not really supposed to be able to turn in real life. So.
Shut up. This is
the fact that you
game.
can't turn at all. I know. And they're making it more realistic, is all I'm saying.
All right, so.
At least the movements and animations. Isn't the animations a lot better?
Yeah, the animations are a lot better. It has a lot more
particles
and whatnot. You know, they actually has lighting now. And
do they have idle animations?
And you can actually run. You don't just like lightly walk. You can actually run.
Yeah, there's actually a run now.
It's like a jog.
It's still better than just walking.
Yeah, it's still better than that run that you usually have.
And
well, it's kind of needed because it's open world.
And hopefully they have better backgrounds now, because a gripe I had with Land of the Dragons, you know, when you're on the very top of the mountain and you're looking over at the
you can see the JPEG.
It's just like a weird low res JPEG image. Like, okay,
it probably is.
Probably is. And I'm hoping that it's a lot more detailed in the backgrounds than it was in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Well, the problem is if it's still JPEG, you can tell, even if it's HD looking.
I hope they don't use JPEGs.
I have that problem modding Skyrim, and you can see the JPEGs in the clouds. It's not that great.
All right.
If 2.8 is anything to go off of, if you in the spoilers, sweetie, in the mirror realm, if you just take a time and like just look around at the background of the mirror dimension that you go into, if you look up and look around, it actually looks really crisp and really clean.
Yeah, I don't
time to just explore it.
To be honest, I don't think they're gonna put JPEGs around, so I think they're gonna do pretty good.
That fight
especially since they are basing off the new Final Fantasy engine. Since that game looks really good. I love playing it.
Yeah, plus the Unreal Engine is pretty strong. It can handle a lot of. I used to use it myself, so yeah, it can handle stuff like that compared to what they were using.
Alrighty then.
Anything else?
Do you have anything else to add, sweetie, about this topic?
I can't wait until it comes out, but I'm not holding my breath because I've been holding my breath for who knows freaking how long so far.
13 years.
I know.
Get it?
Pretty much.
Like Organization 13.
Oh my god.
It was a conspiracy this whole time.
It
was their hint. They were like, we're calling it Organization 13 because that's how long it will take us to make the sequel.
They're obsessed with the number 13.
Yes.
Oh, it's a spooky number. Spoochy.
Spoochy? Oh, shoot.
It's the, like Friday the 13th.
Right. let's move on to the next question, I guess.
To be honest, I'm not too hyped
Okay.
about the game because I'm
Shut
not
up.
too much of a
Just,
fan. There's like a lot of other games
What are you
that
doing here?
I
What are you doing here?
more
then?
enjoy. I love Kingdom Hearts.
It's like, what are you doing in this podcast? Kicked. All right. Let's do this question in order. Starting with Sweetie. What worlds are you most hoping for to see in Kingdom Hearts 3?
Arendelle.
Arendelle. Wait, which one is that?
Frozen.
Oh. You're hoping to see Frozen World. You know what? I hope it's like Atlantica in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Really? You want to dance to Let It Go? You really want that segment?
No,
in
I hope
Kingdom
it's
Hearts? You want
optional.
that?
I
You
hope
want
it's
GDR to
optional.
Let It go? I think the only other someone put this in my head. I hope they do Hunchback of Notre Dame, but they do it right. Wouldn't that be great?
I guess they could do the sequel.
No, that is not what I said.
They already did the first movie, didn't they?
The first one, yes, and it stinks. So they need to take 2
They can't
of
do it
Hunchback.
again.
Yes, they can. Can and will.
Okay.
There's a lot actually.
Any other worlds there, Sweetie? Besides those 2 terrible choices?
They're fantastic choices. Shut up. No, that's about it.
Okay.
I mean, other than the ones we've already heard of.
So you want Frozen because you're a 12-year-old girl and you want Hunchback of Notre Dame because it wasn't even that great of a movie.
It was a fantastic movie. Shut up, blasphemer. It's one of the
hold
greatest
on,
movies, and
wait.
who did a
What did you call me?
blasphemer.
What is that?
Someone who blasphemes.
That is weird. It just sounded weird. Go ahead.
See,
I feel you. I feel you, sweetie. I know what you mean. I understand you, sweetie.
yes,
Just go.
Hunchback is a fantastic movie, and it was a terrible disservice the way they covered it in the previous games, and it deserves better.
Okay. I'll give you that. Anyways, okay, Brandon, how about you?
Obviously, Finding Dory. No.
Finding Dory. That'd be interesting.
That would be interesting, gotta say.
Because not only do you have the ocean, you also have that aquarium.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to talk about this now. It'd be an interesting world.
Yeah. It'd be like Atlantis, but you're fish.
Atlantica.
Atlantica.
Sorry, I know the real world version. That's not actually real. It's a fantasy. How about Cars?
Oh my goodness, Sora's car.
Sora as
I've
Cars?
seen art of that.
The spy one?
Cars 3.
No,
It actually wasn't that bad of a
Because
movie.
it's recent. I haven't seen
I hear Cars 3 was good.
They
I haven't
actually
seen it.
won't make anything that was past Big Hero 6, just to let you know. That is confirmed. Nothing past Big Hero 6.
Was Wreck-It Ralph before?
Wreck-It Ralph was before.
I would like to see Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph would be the best world, I think. If they...
That'd be awesome.
My second would be Monsters,
Within a video game.
A video game within a video game that people know that they're in a video game. There's just so much potential for comedic and freaking things. It just amazes me. And I believe there was a reference to Sora in Kingdom Hearts in the movie Wreck-It Ralph. There was like a small spray that looked like Sora.
Yeah.
Just let you know.
That's the world I would be looking forward to. My second would be like Monsters Inc. or something.
Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
I mean, yeah, now that they've sort of confirmed Toy Story, it does open the floodgates of all other Pixar work. However, I don't think they'll do more than just Toy Story from Pixar, if I were to guess.
I believe they said there's going to be twice as much as their worlds as there was in Kingdom Hearts 2.
How about Moana?
No, Moana,
Yes, Moana.
Moana was after Big Hero 6, so we can't do Moana.
Zootopia?
No, I think that was also...
Inside Out. I literally just have a list.
Also after Big Hero 6.
Brave?
Brave is an option, yes.
I haven't seen Brave.
Are you just going to list off things, or are you going to take this seriously?
I've already said my pick. Sorry.
Okay. Flawless, how about you? What worlds are you excited to see in Kingdom Hearts 3?
One that I think has a lot of potential, and if done right, could be pretty epic. Not Atlantica, but the movie Atlantis.
Damn it, that was my choice. Gosh dang it. You fiend.
That would be
the
that would be an awesome
so
world.
Weird.
The movie
I'm
was
sure they could fix it in the.
The movie was amazing.
Yeah, but the movie was epic.
That movie is so long. I remember that movie. I loved it.
I liked the movie, but I didn't like the art style. Was weird.
I like the art style.
Like, why are all the fingers
What
square?
are you talking about?
All their fingers were square.
That was the best art.
No.
Honestly,
That's
I think
what
it was
wrong.
a pretty movie.
It worked.
Characters were great. I loved it.
Yes.
Explosion.
I did really like it. I'm just like, it was a big epic movie, but it had the same art style as Emperor's New Groove. Now, Emperor's New Groove could kind of get away with it because it was a comedy, and I just felt like Atlantis needed more rounded art. I don't know. I was OCD about the art.
No, it's supposed to be kind of oldie.
Kind of
Because
oldie.
it is oldie, really.
How are square
Yeah, it is
fingers
now.
old?
Look, squares and rounds. They're stylistic choices for that.
Dude, the logo of the company is 3 circles. And that was developed in around 1927, 29, something like that. Point being.
All right, now that we're done talking about fingers, let's talk about the
let me
potential.
see.
You brought up Atlantis.
Let's talk about the potential that Atlantis has for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yes. Other than the art style.
There's a lot
Atlantis.
it has you going in the cave, and how many times have we seen Sora in a cave? So that's not something shocking there.
Have you guys ever played the
also-
PC game of it?
No,
I didn't even know there
can't
was
say I
one.
have.
It's like, I believe it's a really old like PC child's game.
Oh, that sounds amazing already.
That sounds horrible.
I think I played it when I was young, and I just remember a little bit about it. I was like, oh, I remember this movie. I'm playing the game.
Anyways,
Oh dear.
yeah, I guess that world does have a lot of potential for interesting things like helping the crew obviously get into Atlantis and then exploring the beautiful world of Atlantis, seeing how amazing it probably is gonna look. Sorry, I'm getting too excited.
Then
Yeah.
stopping the heartless, big tough dude.
The big tough.
Oh,
I don't know what he really is. Is he a prospector?
I mean the villain.
Yeah, the
He-
big tough dude.
I think
Who-
he's just
Who turns into like a god guy.
Oh yeah.
you're talking about the one that Tommy Lee Jones played.
Yeah.
I forgot what his name is.
Mhm.
Let me search it up.
Rorik. There it is. Rorik.
There you go.
Oh man, I'm old. But yeah, and plus the heartless designs that can come from that is probably awesome. Would be awesome.
Mm-hmm. Especially
So that's
kind of looking like those fish, like floating things, like having designs off of those, or any of the statues.
Oh yeah, that could definitely work. See, this is what I'm talking about. That's why it would be a perfect choice. Probably not going to get it, but hey, there's always hope.
Yeah.
No, the thing
Another
is,
one.
who would you pair with? Because there's so many goddamn interesting characters in that movie.
Probably
all of
Milo
them.
or Kita.
Philo,
Yeah, Milo Akita.
I want to pair
Hopefully
with.
it's Keaton,
I want to pair
because-
with Mole.
Yeah.
Of course you do.
Who's the
Well-
explosion one?
Oh, I forget his name. Hold up.
It's like something really simple, I believe.
Hold on. Let me search it up.
Is it Moliere or something like that?
That's the mole's name.
Oh,
That's why his name Mole.
Yes.
Not only because he likes dirt.
G10? No, wait, no, that's Mole.
Mm-mm.
What is his name?
Vinny or...
Come on.
Vinny?
Yeah, I think it's Vinny.
Yeah, it's just Vinny.
Yeah.
I got 2 sticks of dynamite.
Oh, oh yeah, that line. I got 2 sticks of dynamite.
Yeah.
I could probably make
It's a cherry bomb, roll the flare.
Some pocket.
Yeah, like I could unroadblock that if I had like 200 of these. Problem is, I only got like 10, plus some cherry bombs,
in the
couple of my own, road flare. Hey, too bad we don't have some nitroglycerin, eh, Milo?
That was pretty funny.
Well, the best part.
Great, now I want to watch that.
All right, let's all binge watch Lost City of the Lost. Oh shoot! Shoot! Now I don't know what to say because that was my choice for what world I wanted.
I'll come up
Oh,
with.
sorry.
You want me to come up with one?
Yeah.
Fine. A non-Disney movie. How about we just do Scott Pilgrim? I just said that because I see the book right there.
Screw you! No.
Hey,
What? What is wrong with you?
That was a joke. That was a joke. Don't worry. I didn't actually mean that.
Ah.
The Avengers. How about that?
The Avengers we could, but that again falls into my fear of super realism. But there is a cartoon.
There are the cartoons, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
so
they do those cartoons.
They wouldn't
for sure.
They wouldn't
Yeah.
do the actual movies, I think, yeah.
Be like Cartoon Hulk.
Rar.
Everybody remember Planet Hulk? That
Yes.
movie was graphic.
That's an understatement.
I want to see
That
Equestria in
movie
Kingdom
was
Hearts.
fucking
What?
boring. Huh?
Equestria.
Wait, what?
That's not Disney.
he wants Sora as a brony.
I didn't say that.
Look, he's already furry, so
That's true. That's true. That was one thing. Like someone was like, "We should have a Robin Hood world." It's like, oh, it goes full blown furry, no in betweens, just right in
shoot.
there.
I don't know which world I would want. I'm trying to think of what movies I really liked that were Disney. Actually, you know what? Can we get a Final Fantasy level?
yeah, I was just about to say, can we get
Isn't that
actually a
Hollow
Final Fantasy
Bastion?
one?
No, Hollow Bastion is completely just for Kingdom Hearts.
To be honest,
Yeah, but
the characters of Final Fantasy were just kind of thrown in. I don't know.
pretty
if
much.
they
I'm
could-
pretty sure they all pretty much originate from Hollow Bastion. Is how they sort of play the lore.
Yeah,
Like, the Final Fantasy characters are from Hollow Bastion.
Yeah.
I would like to see a Final Fantasy specific like zone
Yeah.
or world.
But that's what Radiant Gardens is.
Maybe we
All
can
the Final Fantasy people chill out over there.
Yes, it's the place where they are, but it's not a Final Fantasy specific world. Like I want a world that's from one of the games.
Okay.
Like
You know
like the city from
Sky-
7.
Yeah, I want like the city from 7.
Oh,
or something.
Midgar.
Midgar,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Midgar.
Midgar.
Maybe we'll go to Midgar because in the end of Kingdom Hearts Sephiroth fight, like didn't they like teleport somewhere or something? Maybe they went to Midgar, and we have to go find them there.
Could be.
The hobbits are going to Midgar.
No, okay.
Sorry, I'm putting two in.
Middle Earth and Kingdom Hearts. That would be interesting.
Have the ring and Frodo.
You know, the one interesting thing, if they ever did put Marvel in Kingdom Hearts, is they have to put like real world cities.
Like New York.
Yeah.
Like New York, yeah.
Maybe it'll be a
It'll be
new.
It'll be weird.
That would be hilarious. I'm sorry. I would really love you go to the Marvel world and the title screen comes up and it's just the skyline of New York and it just says New York and you're just like, what?
New York. It's New York City.
New York, New York.
New York, the planet.
Oh geez, New York, a little. Ah, shit, I forget the word.
Like I'm not gonna lie, I was holding my breath when I went to Mulan World because I was wondering what they were gonna call China.
China.
I'm like, what are you gonna do? And they're like, Land of Dragons. Like, oh, I don't know if that's more or less racist.
Well, if it was New York, they'd probably go
A
like the
land
Big
of
Apple.
Taxis.
The
That's
Big
true.
Apple?
The Big Apple. That's
Yeah,
true.
they'd probably go the Big Apple,
Maybe.
something like that.
Yeah, could be.
Maybe. Safest bet.
City that never sleeps.
Hmm. Black.
Yeah,
Jack-
Sleepless City. That's what they'll call it.
Yeah, that I can see you doing that.
Are we gonna fight Thanos?
Probably not.
If they did Marvel, what kind of characters would they give you? Like
Are we
I
gonna
teammates?
doubt it would be
Cap-
Thanos.
Are we gonna get Capcom
Loki.
characters then?
You- Well,
No,
you definitely get like Loki
Marvel versus
or something.
Capcom.
Oh, for heaven's sake!
Anyways, as I was saying, like
Then we
there-
could
there-
have
there-
Smash
there-
and
there's-
Nintendo.
Shut the fuck up. Anyways, like there's a lot of Marvel characters. Like if they did it specifically to the movie, that's still a lot of characters to choose from.
More often than
Unless,
not, you probably get Cap
They give you
for,
all
for
of
a
them,
support character.
all of the
Probably.
Marvel characters.
Probably just
That's
put it
too
in
much.
Civil War.
Oh, if they did the plotline of Civil War, that'd be cool. Make you choose a side.
You either have Iron Man or Captain
It'd be great.
America.
If Riku was there and he chose the opposite side that you chose.
Yeah. Riku, why
That
do you
would be
do
interesting.
this?
That'd be great.
The silence.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out like, is there any other world that'd be really great to see that we haven't seen yet?
Mm,
Arendelle.
Shut up. Okay. It's like 90% likely we're gonna get Frozen. So
Yay!
What about a different Square Enix game? World, like Dragon's.
Square Enix. I don't know many Square. Well, I probably do. It's just I don't remember. Okay.
Like Dragon's Quest.
Oh wait, I know.
Dragon's Quest?
Tomb Raider.
Yeah, that's a Square Enix game.
Good gracious.
Let's get Tomb Raider. That's a Square Enix game,
Tomb
right?
Raider? Sure, let's
maybe.
get Angelina Jolie on the phone, no problem.
Wait, what?
No, we gotta do the old ones, not the remakes.
Oh, Life is Strange. Why not?
That? I don't know how that would work.
You know, they both have time travel.
The Heartless are causing the hurricane.
Oh, Deus Ex would actually be kind of interesting.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. That's kind of fitting the Tron for me.
Near Automata?
No, do not ruin Nier for me. Get your Disney shit out of here.
How dare,
if we
how
really,
dare, sir.
if we really want to like just fuck up Kingdom Hearts, we can put Sleeping Dogs in there. Ooh, you know, an interesting one would be Murdered, the game.
Oh,
Where you're murdered in the beginning of the game and you have to solve your own murder case.
yeah, that's the detective.
Yeah, you're a detective. There's a lot. Puzzle Bubble. Anybody want to do that game with a little dinosaur where you have to like throw little bubbles and stuff?
nah.
It becomes a dinosaur.
So it becomes a dinosaur. Yeah, I'm not seeing many cool Square Enix things that could possibly be in there.
I would really have to just look at a list of Square Enix games that would probably fit.
I mean, unless you want to put Hitman in there.
No. That wouldn't be allowed. Oh, well. If they wrapped their guns in bandages.
Okay.
And made it look like they're knocking people out and not killing them.
Okay, let's move on to the next question. If we're out of ideas to come up with worlds.
We went through a lot of worlds, so.
Mm-hmm. My next question, your guys' thoughts on the new summons, like attractions, and the new kind of drive forms that they have. I'm not sure what they're calling them right now.
They're
But-
like different weapons and attacks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyways, let's start with attraction summons. What are you guys' thoughts on those? Like, they're no longer doing like summoning Disney characters; they're summoning attraction rides from Disneyland and whatnot.
Oh,
Everyone's
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll see, but
Well,
Yeah, I'll have to play that one by ear on that one.
yeah.
All
I
right.
mean, that's how I'm sort of approaching the whole bloody game. It's like we'll find out when I play it.
mm,
Alrighty then.
it's interesting, but it's not as cool as getting like Tinkerbell or
Genie or something.
Genie, especially Genie. I want my Robin.
That's gonna be problematic.
I want my Robin Williams back.
Would that we could.
All right.
We preserved him in a jar, right?
My next and I guess final questions because I mean we've gone through a lot of these. 2018 release date. Your guys' hopes
Lies.
on that?
Lies, all lies. They have lied to me before. I'm not falling for it.
I gotta agree with Sweetie on that one. if it does, I'll be happy. If it does, I'll be happy, but I'm not gonna hold my breath.
If it's not official, then I don't really believe it because they'll probably push it back. If they're not gonna push it back, it scares me because usually a game gets better if it's pushed back.
That's true. But we've been waiting so long.
Especially if they're gonna work out
I don't know.
patches.
13 years is a long time to make a game.
Yeah, but they've been going through engines and reworking and working just overall.
Do you guys think that they actually have this story written out, or do you think they're just making it up as they go?
No, they probably have
Taking
it
it up as
written
they
out.
go.
But it's going to be like 3 times more convoluted than the second game.
Well,
Makes me like, I don't even know what's going on
This
anymore.
is the one where it's supposed to end the Xehanort saga. They're gonna have more games, they said, but this is the one where you finally, kill off Xehanort, the main bad guy, the one that's been blue this whole thing.
Making heartless.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's considering that Leonard Nimoy is dead, yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine if we talked about the spin-offs, how long this would be.
Yeah, that's
we'd be
why
here a
when you
while.
said, let's talk about the spin-offs, I'm like, I've got things to do today, guys.
The thing is, I don't know anything about the spin-offs. I've never played them. Not really. I've watched
Oh,
Louis
no.
play.
Oh.
You've
Well,
seen
yeah,
me. You've seen me
I
play.
have to agree with that. I've
Like
watched
a little
other
bit
people play.
of Who's Ventus, the
Shut
game.
the hell up. Okay, let's just clarify right now. You know who Ventus is, right? Like actually, you do know who he
Yes,
is, right?
I know who Ventus is.
Okay,
He's a
you're
different person who's like a twin of a fucking
not a twin.
buddy of Sora. Well, he's not a twin. I just mean he's like not even a clone. His Sora's nobody was like based off of Ventus for some reason.
Yes, since
The
Ventus
reason
and
I don't
Sora
know.
hearts were connected, that's the reason
Yes.
why Roxas looks like Ventus, because
Yep.
at that point Ventus was still a part of Sora.
Exactly.
And one
It
thing,
makes perfect,
And souls.
stupidly
Okay.
convoluted sense.
A Chinese prophecy. You will always be bound together.
and anybody find
Your
it?
destinies are intertwined like Riku.
Oh boy, this was a fun podcast, everybody.
Yee.
But I think it's time for us to go our separate ways.
And I swear, if you have not recorded,
Are you saying I can finally sleep?
Oops, I forgot to record, guys.
I'm gonna shoot you. This will not happen a third time.
All right. Now that this is finally over, we can say our goodbyes. Say goodnight, Brandon.
Yeah, let's just make our goodbye awkward and silent.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts, great. Goodbye.
Kingdom Hearts is great, guys. Don't forget to
comment, like, subscribe, and go to Ghost Brand's channel.
be sure to like.
Yeah, subscribe to the rest of us, not Louis.
Okay, what the fuck?
Wow.
You see that red button? Don't press his.
Don't
Go
press
through
his.
ours.
Go to the description, click on the links of our channels.
Mine is
You know
Our
what?
channel
In the
subscribe.
description,
Ghost 9.
next to your guys' name is just gonna be my channel.
I believe you'll find mine on Ghost Jones 9. I'm changing
Be
Ghost
sure
Brand.
to subscribe to PewDiePie.
Yep, PewDiePie. He's number one. He needs
yeah.
more. He needs some more support. He's
All right,
going
let's
down.
actually end this. It's been a great podcast. These people have been great. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you were disappointed. Goodbye.